this. Oh, that was slick, Sloan. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Monster on the Ryotcraft server. How's it going, mofos? Today, we're going to take a second look at Thaumcraft. And we've already went over the arcane work table a little bit. The research table and a wand. So let's get our wand, get our Thaumonomicon, whatever. Thaumonomicon. So what I've been doing is in the book, last time we talked about researching stuff with the thermometer. And you could do that. You know, just go walk around, inspect stuff, and once you've inspected it, it'll show up with a little icons in the middle. So that shows your different types of aspects, I believe. I think those are aspects. Yeah. Air, Bestia, Flames, Lux, Machina, all these different kinds. And there's actually a specific order that you should find them in. You don't have to, and there's a spoiler alert here. Spoiler alert. Jump ahead like 2 minutes or something. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm going to put the link in the description on what you can do and where you can go to find the information that I use to help me research this stuff, so I get all of the different types of aspects. So you can, if you want to follow that, great. You don't have to. It'll make your life easier if you do. So mainly what happens is, can I put that back in there? I can. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like. Let's take a look at our Thaumomicon. So first, you've been out, you've been researching, you followed the guide I just gave you. Oh, I haven't. Oh, there we go. Look at all that. Tons of aspect. Woohoo! So, next thing is to take a look at your Thaumonomicon and read through that. There's a bunch of stuff in there. So, I started with the aspects. You can click through here. It'll teach you about all of these, but it'll tell you how to make them. You know, you can make 36 iter if you put together Modus and Terra. So this book is very helpful. I'm sorry, you won't make 36, you'll make 1. I have 36 right now. That's what that big number means. And you can click through here and this gives you every combination to make them all. So you could essentially make them without finding them, but finding them is much easier. So what I did is I clicked on research. This tells you, read through this, it'll tell you how to research stuff. We already covered some of this. It'll tell you about how to connect all your research. We're going to go over that today, how to complete research. So this will tell you about all your combinations, all this stuff. So we did, I researched the expertise, I did the mastery, and then I did the duplication. I just finished the destruction table. So, and I have that here. And the end product will look just like this. But I don't want you to see the end product. Now, I kind of want you to see the end product first, but we'll do a magic frame because I love bees, and you guys know how much I love bees. Here we go. So, when you get a piece of research in your Thaumonomicon, you will get the opportunity to click on all these tabs. So, I have opened up the bees. So I clicked on that, and now I can research. I can click on any one of these to get the research notes, and we'll do that in a second. Well, actually, let's do that now. Essence of false life arose. Click to get the research notes. So, as you can see, I now have the research notes for false life, but I had to have paper and a scribing tool in my inventory to be able to do this. So we will look at false life later. But, um, so as you can see, now we can make that. Now I could click it, and I don't think I get another one, but that's okay. The one we're going to be working on right now is going to be the magic frames. We already got the notes for it, so let's make it. Now you've got your research. You use your scribing tool and your paper to get the research notes. You have your notes. Now what do I do? Well, we need to connect these two items. So what I like to do is, and the reason, actually let's back up. I'm sorry. Let's go back. The reason I went through these first, this knowledge, is because there's a 25% chance you will regain research points, and then this has a 50% chance you regain your research points. But then also, it gives you the ability to hover over something, and you see what's in it. So if you hold air is one of the main ones, so you won't get any. But if you look, Gellum has, I think that's Otis and Aqua. So you need to take you need to take something that connects Aqua and Otis, and you need to connect these two together through this chain. Obviously the shortest path, you use the least amount of aspects. So let's find something that's in Instrumentum. So we need the wavy looking dudes and Otis. So we need Humus and Otis. We've got them Ordo, sorry. So, and if you see there, I did a little bit of research and it made this crazy cool noise, and it will connect them. So now if we look at Otis, now that's one of the Ordo, that's one of the main items. So it's not going to have any aspects that's tied to it. So you click through your list and you can find other ones that are connected. Potentia is we have a lot of Potentia, so we should be able to connect that. Look at that, it connects. So let's just keep kind of going down the way. And now, as you can see, we can kind of go back and forth on these two. I've run out of ink. Oh, all right, let's change this here. There we go. So we can kind of go back and forth here to go further. Let's take a look at the guy. That's Tautum. So we could probably put an Instrumentum here, and I'll put an Ordo here and connect them. Look at that. We have made our research. Now, this gives me the opportunity to copy this research. If I want to give this to somebody, I could copy it, because I've went far enough in my Thaumcraft to do that. I did the research for the duplication, but I don't need to do that right now. So we're going to take that out, and we got it. Look at this. So now, if I put this in my inventory and I right click on it, now we know how to make research complete. Let's go look at our Thaumcraft. See what we got. Oh, look at this. It changes your tab to something that you've learned. Look at that. So we can make magic frames with sticks and enchanted fabric. And we gotta make enchanted fabric with wool and string. So, and we could do that all in our workbench. So that's pretty cool. Oh, here's all the recipes. You can make all your Thaum Mage stuff. Okay, so you can make all of these. You can make your robe. It gives you a V's discount, and I think you can do those. This means that you spend less aspects when making this stuff and creating these items. So we'll get into creating items later. Let's do another research. Let's do the false life so you guys can see. Now, as we're moving further in the line, it will get harder. Let's take a look at this one. This one required me to connect 3 things, and I've already got it completed, but I wanted to show you it. The destruction table. So I had to connect the Cognito and Peridito, and I don't remember all the names, so I'm still learning them. And all of this I've learned from Vitalizard. That dude is a wizard. He showed me this stuff, and then I started learning it. So Fabrico. So Fabrico, Cognito, and I'm already forgetting it. Paradito. I had to connect all those, and this was the path I took, and it worked for me. So we can also make the destruction table. Now we can go back to our Thaumcraft, go back to the tab. Look at that. Now we can make an arcane workbench, or a destruction table, I mean. So pretty cool stuff. Let's go through that one more time, just so you guys can get an idea of what it takes. So we need the hearts, vis. Victus is life, so we can do aqua and terra. If we go back, aqua, whoops, we don't want to put it there, and terra. See, now that kind of didn't work. So one thing to be aware of, if you place it here and you're wrong, it doesn't work, you lose it. So be aware of that. Let's look at, so this should connect. Perfect. And that had, let's go back to aqua. Let's go see what else has aqua in it. Slime has aqua in it. Herba. We've got a lot of herba. Let's try herba. That didn't work. We need something that has aqua in it. So modus has, there we go. So we need to get modus and this connected. So fire, no, that doesn't work, but fire will work here. And air should work, because air and fire go together. Oh, it didn't work. So we need something that will connect fire and air. Those are both, oh, that's why. Oh, here we go. Perfect. So you see what I did there? I put the wrong one down, but I didn't waste it, so I added a second one. I know Lux had fire and air in it. I connected fire and air with Lux. Now we've got our false life. Right click on that. Let's look at our Thaumcraft. Go to our B tab. All right. So now we can make the essence of life. Simply created by the means of magic. This essence has unusual properties when exposed to bees. When combined with everyday apiary frame, it has the effect of greatly extending the lifespan of the working hive. So this is super important. We can put a rose into a crucible and make an essence of life, and then we can combine that with a frame and make our frames better. This is perfect. So that's pretty much what you need to do for researching. Does that mean something else? Oh, that was a weird, oh, that must mean that's just what we learned. So if I click out of that, will it go away? Yeah, that means that's the one I just learned. So that little flashing light that was here just means I just learned it. So as you can see, there's a lot to research and learn inside of here. There's many tabs, and they're all very deep in the stuff you can make. So Golemancy. So we want to do Golemancy because they're going to be able to do basic tasks for us. So what I'm thinking is we can get these golems going, and we can have these golems move this stuff from each one of these to make our genetics. I don't know. There's tons of stuff we can do, but just be aware of that. So keep researching, keep your scribing tools up. You're going to need a ton of them, so we're going to have to recharge that bugger. Now I think, let's see if we can, let's do black. Do we have any dye here? I think we can just recharge this by putting 2 here. Oh, only 1. Sweet. So excellent. So now we've got another scribing tool, so we're ready to go. Perfect. So anytime we need to make research, we are set. So you can repair your scribing tools by just adding a black dye, let's put our black tie in here. This is our little Thaumcraft box. So here's all the notes that I still have to go through. So we're going to go through those. I'm going to keep working on getting more of this stuff. So the more of these aspects you get by using your thermometer in the world, the more stuff you can research, and you'll just keep going and going and going. So if you want to follow that guide, go ahead. If you don't, no big deal. This will just work, you know. You'll just have to it'll spend a little bit more time to learn. Well, I can't learn anything from a mana bean yet, but that's alright. So, alright guys, I think that's a good place to end the episode. I think we're kind of running out of time. Thaumcraft is going to take a couple episodes. There's a lot to do. So, in the first episode we talked about getting these basic things set up and then learning how to use our thermometer. The next one we started using our Thaumcraft and learning research after we've gained a bunch of aspects. So I don't know what else is coming at us, but I'm going to learn some more and it'll be coming at you soon. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.